I'm giving away a $50 PSN card to one lucky subscriber at the end of the month. To enter for a chance to win, be sure to subscribe to this channel and leave a hashtag giveaway on any video during the month of May. The winner will be announced on my Twitter on May 31st, 2017. Good luck. Hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. In today's video, we're going to continue a series that I have on this channel called Is It Worth It?, where I pick an epic weapon from Infinite Warfare, give you guys a detailed review on it, provide you with some gameplay, and at the end of the video, I give you my opinion on whether or not it's worth the 4,000 salvage points. And before we get into that, be sure to squad up and subscribe for more daily content. Starting on May 1st, 2017, we're going to begin the monthly giveaway of a $50 PSN card to one lucky subscriber. So be sure to subscribe to the channel for a chance to win. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, smash that like button for me. And with that out the way, let's get back to it. So in today's episode of Is It Worth It?, we're going to be talking about the ERAD Cyclopean Epic variant. I recently got lucky in a recent supply drop and I immediately wanted to try it out. This is one of those variants I wanted to buy with salvage but never had enough. Thankfully, I got it in the supply drop. The ERAD currently comes with 2 epic weapons, and the Cyclopean is one of those options. This weapon was one of the first of its kind in Infinite Warfare. I remember when this variant first came out, it was so OP, but over time, I guess they kind of just made a balance to the weapon, and it's still a pretty good gun, and yeah, I guess it just takes time getting used to it. That's what happened in my case. Just needed some time to really work with it and kind of get the hang of it, but once I did, the gun was an absolute slapper. So let's begin by talking about this weapon's already embedded perks. Starting with the first perk you guys can see up on the screen right here. This perk is called Particle Beam. And what that perk does is release a concentrated beam of energy instead of energy bullets. And what this means basically is that it turns the weapon into a laser gun. And this laser is very powerful. It's a light blue laser that shoots out and does a lot of damage. Sometimes the laser actually adjusts itself mid-shot and it curves towards the target, kind of helping you out with your shot, kind of like an aim assist. And the second perk that this weapon comes with is called Focus, which basically reduces idle sway while aiming down sights, which is definitely a good perk to have in a submachine gun. So using this weapon in core matches of Team Deathmatch, I found that it's definitely best to use it for close to even medium quarter combat. And then I found that using this weapon in hardcore game modes, it's definitely a melter in those types. You could definitely feel the difference between core modes and hardcore modes while using this gun. But me personally, I prefer to use it in hardcore game modes. So it's not the most powerful gun in the game by any means, but what you will find is that you do win most gun battles, especially if your aim is on point. One thing I did notice about the weapon is that the damage for this variant goes down by 8 points, reducing it from a 48 damage to a 40 damage. Not sure why they did that, maybe because of how OP the gun was when it first came out. But regardless of that 8-point decline in damage, this gun is still a slapper out there. Now the weapon's accuracy is very decent and the range is okay. Not the best, but I guess you can't expect that much range from a submachine gun that is also a laser type gun. So, I guess it balances out there, but regardless of the range, I guess I just add a particle amp to just make up for that. And I honestly don't really feel much of a difference there. I still think it's pretty decent in the field. Now moving along here, for my class setup for this weapon, I like to run Quick Draw, Fusion Mag, Particle Amp, and Stock. And for perks, I just like to run Ghost, Hardline, and Dead Silence. You guys are going to get a full detailed on this class setup. I think I'll probably do a best class setup on the ERAD Cyclopean coming soon to the channel, so be on the lookout for that. So let's get down to the big question here. Is the ERAD Cyclopean worth it? Is it worth the 4,000 salvage points? And my personal answer is yes. It's definitely worth the 4,000 salvage points for a few reasons. I love the fact that this weapon is different from every other weapon out there. The laser beam perk is super fun to use in matches out in the field. It's fairly powerful. The weapon in the right hands, in the right lobby, with the right setup, can definitely slap cheeks out there. The only downside that the weapon has is that it did take some getting used to on my part. Maybe that's not for everybody, but for me, it did take some time to get used to that laser beam and just start really, going in the field. But I also found that it doesn't have a silencer attachment. Mainly, I'm guessing that's because it's a beam of energy and not bullets. But honestly, you know, the fact that it didn't have the silencer, that wasn't a deal breaker for me. So you don't really need to run foregrip, which is a good thing because of that focus perk. So overall, I honestly think that this weapon is worth the 4,000 salvage points. It's very fun to use, and it does put in work in the field. Well, there you have it, everyone. There are my thoughts and opinions on the ERAT Cyclopean. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to get my hands on this weapon. The fact that it came through in that supply drop put the biggest smile on my face. I'm going to continue trying out this weapon with different setups. And, you know, as like I said earlier, bring you guys a best class setup for this weapon. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I'd love to hear what you guys think of this weapon. Sound off in the comment section below. Have you used this weapon? Do you think it's actually worth the 4,000 salvage points? If you buy the weapon after watching this video with salvage points at the quartermaster, be sure to let me know what you think of it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to squad up for more daily content. Subscribe for a chance to win that $50 PSN card that I'm giving away at the end of the month of May. Smash that like button for me. Turn on notifications. All that good stuff for your boy. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.